is December, so I'm gonna clean. All right, guys. Where's our phone's crookie phone? There we go. Okay, guys, we're back. We got some chicken cooking in the oven, so I better set a timer. 18. All right, you got a timer that's gonna go off. And let me get my liner brush and let me do my greetings to y'all. There we go. Alright, so we got our orangish, not orangish, yellow green. Got this yellow green. And we will continue with our yellow green dots, points. Hello, Lorodox. New here. I appreciate you joining. Just doing a little painting on this piece here. Adding some spots and dots and little dipping dots here. Just trying to create a pointless background. But I appreciate you joining. Oh, I appreciate that. You're way too kind, Lorodox. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. And I hope you're having a very good day or evening, wherever you're at, day, evening. Some people live in different areas in the world, and that's the cool thing about the internet. So yeah, we're just plugging away at this, trying to get it to a finished point. You're in the U.S.? Okay. I'm in the Midwest, so it is about 7 p.m. here. So we're just having fun painting on this cool Tuesday evening. Forgetting which day it is today. Which reminds me, I need to put my wash in the dryer. Okay, we got more stuff to fold up, more stuff to dry. Okay. We got some more. That's pretty much it for our laundry. Oh, don't forget this sock. Alright, so we got our drying. drying so we can get back to this. And let's see. Do I have a piece of cat hair somewhere? Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, I was working on this side. So I'm working on a series of these flower paintings. I already did the series of 12, so this is my second batch of 12. This is the first of 12. So I just started this batch of the series, and I'm calling them Wildflowers because they are pretty wild in their look. At least I'm trying to get them to look wild. So I'm just adding these spots of light colors, and these are all house paints, latex house paints. As far as the dots are concerned, the underpainting is spray paint, different types of spray paint. These bands of color, those are done in acrylic, and now I am using latex house paints to do the background. Hey Leo, how's it going? This is a painting, so I am just sorry I was off screen when I was painting. So I'm just adding these spots, dots to the background. I'm just kind of building up my background layer, just using different colors of, right now this is the second color. This is like a yellow green, and kind of a dark beige color. So only 2 colors so far. Thank you, Leo. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining us and saying hello in chat. I appreciate it. Yep, so we will be continuing to paint more of these in the future. Like I was saying before, this is one of 12. This is the first of 12 of the second batch of 12 that I've made. You can always go back into my playlist, and I have Wildflowers Series 1 all in there if you're curious as to how those first 12 turned out. I also have some other paintings in different playlists. And that is my thing. I like to paint. I also draw too, so there's some drawing stuff in there, some digital drawing. No traditional drawing stuff up yet. Lately, most of my drawing has been digital. Just digital, which I'm sure I'll get back to doing traditional pencil or ink drawing. There's so much for me to focus on right now. It's just the painting, and I will be doing some work on some illustrations for a kids book. So I will be probably doing some of those here soon, but I have been doing them on my Twitch channel, which I think I have the link on my YouTube, somewhere on my YouTube profile page. But yeah, I appreciate your kind words, and thanks for joining us in chat. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know. I will try to answer them as best I can. Excuse me. close to filling this with the green, yellowy green. I'm thinking my timer is going to be going off here. Yep. Alright guys, I'll be right back. My chicken, the chicken I put on, I gotta go check. So I will be right back. Just hang with this in your eyeballs. Just hang with this in your eyeballs. There it goes. There it goes. Alright guys. screensaver mode. What? Hey BT, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping through. Painting is looking vibrant. Yes, indeed. I am adding some points or dots to make a background here. So we're just trying some stuff, just experimenting with different marks and techniques to create our piece. So we're just going with a pointillist kind of background. Just using some old house paint. I have various colors of sampled house paints, you know, that I pick up from Lowe's. You know, they're pretty cheap, and yeah, you know, you find some pretty cool colors sometimes. Plus, at, you know, a few bucks or whatever, a few bucks, you got yourself some paint. Yeah, if I can get cheap, you know, relatively cheap materials, and it's house paint, latex paint. It should last for a bit. So I think we filled in our yellowy green color. So now we have, let's see what our next color can be. I do have this kind of blue. Yeah, unless it's outdoor paint. But yeah, as long as it's, you know, people take care of it, don't put it in full sunlight, it should hold up. I'm assuming the house paints would maybe hold up better in sunlight than than my acrylic paints. It's hard to say because each paint has its own light fastness rating to it. But even then, you're not quite certain until you kind of test the paints. But you can see I also did a black 3D. So here we go. If you weren't here earlier, when I first streamed today, using this acrylic Sennelier 3D liner. So it has like a pen tip, just plastic, and it comes out as a nice 3D textured line. And so you can see I'm trying to keep the background color within, so I outlined everything with that. So I'm trying to keep it in, so it's like little mini dikes holding back the colors of paint. But it's also outlining the flowers and the stems and the leaves. And I do have this one-shot painter, sign painters enamel. This green. I might kind of mix some colors too, but I'm going to use those to paint the leaves, and they'll be flat. They'll just be flat colors, so it'll create like a cool. Hey Leo again. Good to see you back. Oh, I appreciate that, BT. Thumbs up are always nice to see, but you know, it's just nice to see people viewing the stuff, viewing the content, you know, wanting to, you know, see what I'm pretty much up to. So, you know what? Instead of that blue, I have this this kind of purpley lavendery color, and I might go with that for now. So we're gonna do this. I just set a timer for, I do have chicken in the oven, just some chicken strips. So I will be checking on those in a few minutes. So we added that. That's not too bad. So that color is not too bad. Oops. So I gotta make sure I'm keeping it within my lines here, my 3D line. They're more organically round. So what you been up to, Brian? Been doing anything today? Yeah, more like juxtaposing. Mixing is I think kind of gives maybe the wrong impression as far as like people might think I'm mixing all these paints like wet, but I don't know, it's hard to say. Mixing it, you know, I am mixing these paints, different paints together. We're juxtapositioning them together. I don't know. Maybe I need to shut up and not be so pedantic. That's what my wife says. Oh, nice. Oh, you're taking care of business. I'm terrible with any of that type of stuff. Except I was cooking what might be our dinner. I'm not sure. Just cooking some chicken and oh, there goes my alarm already. That was 3 minutes. That's crazy. Did like 3 dots, 3 minutes. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back because I gotta pull it out of the oven. What is going on here? Okay, so enjoy this jazzy music. Oh, that's all right. Mixing is the same thing because I'm kind of mixing these dots together. So hopefully when you look at it, it kind of has like a mutedness so that the color here, flowers pop off that background. But I think they will once I do add that green to the leaves, that'll really make everything pop. But I'm gonna be right back. I just gotta check on the chicken. Alright, so we got the chicken out. Yeah, Nick, that's his actual name. Yeah, he's got a good channel. I mean, you know, he gives out good information. He's trying to be honest about it, and just put it out there for people to either, accept or reject. Um, and he's fun. He makes it fun. I love the trivia stuff. Um, he does, yeah, like you saw, he did the paint mixing before he started doing the glazing stuff. Um, yeah, definitely check out, because he's not the demo that he did with the glazing. That's really not how he paints. He doesn't try to do that like that. He does more of the wet on wet, and he'll do an image in about a 5 to 7 hour long stream, and he usually, from start to finish, he usually finishes it. There's been a few times where he's had to come back. I think those were bigger paintings that he had done, but he likes to finish. He likes to finish the work in a single session, and he'll do like still lives and stuff. Yes way, Leo. Yes way. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see how how it's done, and being a painter that never really mixed their own paints, it's cool to see the process. Seems fairly straightforward, not too complicated. Uh-oh, we got some cat hair. Yeah, I was watching some videos on how to make oil sticks. Um, there's some people out there that have tutorials. Um, for the most part, they make it look pretty easy. Um, I'm trying to remember the materials, but yeah, I guess if you Google like uh, paint sticks or oil sticks, how to make, um, you'll probably find a bunch of people that do it. I don't know any one in particular that's like the go-to paint stick making stream. But yeah, there's a few. I actually bought some cold wax to see if I can make my own, but I haven't tried it yet. Just being kind of lazy about that stuff. I think maybe they use like beeswax or something in it too. Yeah, I think they use like brand, um, like name brand oil paints. But if you took what I'm painting badly, makes his own oil paints. You just get the color pigments and the linseed oil. Was it, what did he say? It was like stand oil, or it's a certain kind of linseed oil, like how they make it. I think he may have mentioned his where he gets his materials from. It's called, I think, Natural Pigments. Um, yeah, yeah, I think it was. If you go to Natural Pigments website, like naturalpigments.com, I think that's what it is. Yeah, that's the site that he gets his stuff from. They do have, they do, if you go under um, paint making supplies or oil painting mediums. I think maybe oil painting mediums. Yeah, because he gets a Rublev. Um, I know there's some information on what medium is best for oil painting. Most commonly used oil is linseed oil, viscous oils such as bodied oils, also called stand oil. Add body to the oil paint. I think that's what um, Nick uses when he makes his paints, is the stand oil or bodied oil. Yeah, pretty much all paints are going to do that. Any kind of direct exposure to sunlight for long periods of time, over a long period of time, will fade most colors. I don't think there's any color that's not gonna fade if it's in direct sunlight constantly. Yeah, it's just the sunlight. So the UV rays just bombard the pigment particles. Why is this going straight to? Yeah, just bombard the pigment particles with uh, um, photons. So yeah, just yeah, nothing lasts forever. So like literally, if you take care of your paintings, don't expose them to direct sunlight constantly, the work will last for. I mean, look at all the old masters stuff, and that was made with uh, materials that aren't nowhere near as um, uh, I don't want to say of quality, but yeah, you know, it's just how we take care of something or uh, conserve the artworks. And there's no artwork that's gonna last forever. I mean, look at those, even those like stone uh, sculptures of like Buddhas and stuff, you know, because of wars and all that, people destroy those things. I mean, look at the Greek and Roman sculptures, you know, because of wars and change in um, uh, change in tastes. You know, that stuff, people will, you know, they'll wreck stuff. They'll wreck shit. You know, we know how we know how people can be. It's like you don't agree with something, you're gonna wreck it if you're extreme. And you see those extremist groups destroy artworks that have been around for thousands of years. yeah, even the cave art, like once they opened up those caves, they were exposing the environment with, whatever new stuff is on the outside. It wasn't sealed up anymore. So, but Nick, I think he's pretty knowledgeable. He knows his stuff. You take care of the work, it'll last a long time. But yeah, you use cheaper materials, it's definitely not going to last as long as you would like it to last. So it's just educating yourself on materials and properties and all that. Like his background in engineering definitely gives him a leg up on um, a certain understanding of these things that most people don't have unless they study the same stuff. Even then, things are we're always learning about materials and stuff like that too. So um, information changes based on the changes in the understanding of the science of things. No, I mean, the work can last hundreds, if not thousands of years, depending on how it's taken care of. I don't really expect my work to last, once I pass, who knows how long it'll be before it ends up in some kind of thrift shop. Somebody needs something to paint on top of, or it just ends up getting destroyed because people don't take care of it. They don't think it's worth anything. But most people, if they sought it out and wanted it, they'll pretty much take good care of it. This is why you hope your work ends up in a good museum or school that hopefully would have the funding to take care of the artwork, so it lasts long long enough that other later generations can view it and see it and wonder about it and romanticize what it was like at that time when we were painting, because we're using quality materials that they didn't have in earlier generations, and there's always new stuff coming out. Plus, I always think it's going to be a gamble anyways. Like, I'm gambling on all these different types of paint holding together. I'm doing it in a way where it's layered, and if I understand how certain paints react to one another, then hopefully these works will last a while. Yeah, they're usually pretty good conservators for the work. Yeah, so it's hard to say. You just do what you do because you enjoy doing it, and hope for the best for your work. or do your best to try to get it somewhere where they do have some kind of conservatorship and they'll take care of the work. You know, I'd love to think that the work would last for many, many, many generations. And maybe some of it will. You know, who knows? It could definitely stop you in your tracks as far as pursuing doing any kind of art if you're worried about, you know, if your work will survive. Well, we're getting somewhere. You know, I have like at least one, two, three, three more different colors I can use. We'll see if I actually use them, and I might go back and touch up some and kind of bring some forward and push some back depending on what colors I want to kind of bring out, and just kind of um, since I'm doing one color at a time, the most recent color is going to be on top and overlap on top of all the other ones, so I can go back and um, change which ones come forward and which are pushed into the background. So it is 7 minutes to 8 o'clock. I am turning my heater on. Oh, no wonder I wasn't getting a whole lot of light. Had my light away, pointed away. cat hair. Get some coffee. Yep, I always have to have my coffee. This is actually my second thermos full today, so I try not to do more than two. Um, does kind of dry me out, so I try to have water here with me too. But it's been pretty much all coffee today. 4 cups in the morning. Yeah, I'm the type that I can drink coffee pretty much up to right before I go to bed, as long as it's not like all of a sudden I just down this whole thing right before I go to bed. I should be okay. Um, I can fall asleep pretty easily. I mean, if I'm tired, I'm out. Um, I used to not be like that when I was younger. I could just lay there in bed and just be awake for hours. But yeah, do you drink it just straight black? I add a little honey, and I do oat milk. I don't really do cow's milk much anymore. Um, my wife does. She does. I make her coffee with half and half, but I mainly just I do the oat drink, oat water, I guess. But they make it. I don't know how they do it. I should probably look into it, but they do make it like a creamier version. But yeah, there was only one period in my life. I think I was in my 30s, like my early mid 30s, where I drank. Yeah, and I was kind of broke. I was pretty broke at that time, so I would just drink the coffee straight black, and that was pretty hardcore for me. I gotta have something. I'm 51. 1973 was when I was born. People always say I look a lot younger than I at my age. So, I mean, looking young and feeling young are two different things. 43, you know, It'd be nice to be 43 again. But I'd probably do the same thing I did when I lived it the first time. Let's see, at 43, I've been married 2 years, living here for a couple of years. Living here in Des Moines, in the Des Moines. Yeah, I would, you know, and people say, oh, I wish I could go back to um, this age or that age. I'd probably do the exact same things I did when I lived it the first time. So I don't think it would make much difference going back to that and reliving that age. Unless you had the knowledge you had from when you did live that. But I don't know. I think it would be kind of weird having that knowledge of the age you are now and going back in time and trying to live that age over. I don't know if that's a premise. You were married for 11 years. Yep, we're hitting. Hey, Cocoa Puffs. Thanks for joining us. Me and BT are just chilling and chatting while I work on this painting. Yep, we're going into, this is our 11th year. So in April, it'll be our 12-year anniversary. Oh boy. Man, there's like cat hair everywhere. All up in my paints. Getting cat hair. So how are you doing today, Cocoa Puffs? Yeah, you don't know how your life would turn. You know what? If you do believe in the multiverse, you know, there are different points where you made certain choices, maybe certain life-changing choices. If you do believe in that, that you made your choice, but the other you gets to live out that other timeline. Holy crap. So somewhere out there there is a you that got to live that. And maybe their life sucks because they didn't make the choice you made. They they were childless or whatever, or they, you know, they didn't get to experience parenthood, know what it's like the Flash. Yeah, you know, it's all theoretical because it's all based on theoretical science until they're able to prove it somehow. But I think through mathematics it is probable. Through mathematics, man, the cat hair just keeps coming back, and my heater just went off. I don't remember bumping it, but oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cocoa Puffs. It's tough when an animal friend passes. Yeah, I figure hamsters don't have a huge. Yeah, you got dog hair. We got dog hair and cat hair. Yeah, but at least you have. I know it's still fresh, but at least you have the memories. And like they say, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. Yeah, yeah, we've had quite a few of our animal friends pass over the years, and it doesn't get any easier. I might just have to leave these outlines as is and not try to go over them if I screw up. But there should be a decent outline around these things now. So, Cocoa Puffs, do you have other hamsters or any? I know it's not like, one pet can't replace another pet, but if you enjoy hamsters or like we have cats, I know my wife would love more dogs. Um, we have our one dog, and she's getting up there in age. Oh, got out and lost him. Oh, they had babies. So you have baby hamsters? Oh, 2 months. Okay. Are they? Do they get big pretty fast? I'm not all that familiar with hamsters. That's why I ask. So this is the seventh, eighth lesson. What do you mean by that? Are we still talking about hamsters? Oh, painting list, like my this painting here. Um, well, according to this particular painting, um, this particular painting, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, from when I started this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's on number 8. Actually, this one right now will be number 9. And then there's like 3 episodes before I started painting on this particular one, where I made the batch of 12, where I started them, and they're at this point with just the black background and then the image. And so, yeah, I'll go through. After this one, I'll probably start the second of the 12, and but I need to do work on my on the illustrations I'm doing for this kid's book, because I have about a month deadline. But yeah, this current live will be number 9, but it will be listed under the playlist Wildflowers Series 2 as episode episode 14, part 2, part 2, I think, because I did earlier today. I did episode 14, and usually if the streams fall on the same day, I just go part 1 and part 2 or part 3, depending on how many sessions I get in a day. Sorry if that was too much explanation for what you wanted to know. But yeah, hopefully I can get through adding these colored spots or dots, get a decent coverage for the background, and then all I have left to do would be to paint in the leaves. So I'm going to do like a green. I got this Sign Painter's enamel. It's one shot. It dries to a nice hard, uh, glossy surface. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, I don't understand that last one. IGTG, just a check in. Oh, you're leaving? All right. Thank you, Cocoa Puffs. I appreciate you dropping through. Yeah, I'll be around. I'll probably be streaming again more tomorrow, continuing to work on this. Yeah, sometimes it takes me a moment to figure out what the acronyms are. IGTG is I got to go. How old is this paint? I probably bought these back in. I don't know if there's a actual date on this, but I probably these particular cans are probably over 20 years old. Yeah, I bought these. I bought these brand new over 20 years ago. Probably like 23, 22 years ago. Yeah, certainly like early 2000s, because I bought these to do a sign for my brother. He owns a gardening shop in Minneapolis, and I painted a sign for him, and I had these colors left over. I do have smaller amounts of these, but I ended up for some reason buying these 16-ounce cans at the time, and yeah, as long as I take care of them, the paint won't dry out, and I have them. I just need to do more projects and just use them up. Yeah, I'm sure they have logos, because I'm not sure how long they've been in business, but I'm sure their logos are a lot. They might have an older logo than this. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're a company from like the 1980s or I know I seen the paint during the 90s. Yeah, it sucks because you don't know unless you actually look at it. You're not quite sure how well it's held up. Usually, if the seal on these aren't the aren't sealed properly, the paint starts to dry up. I mean, when I open this up, there'll probably be a film on the top of the paint, so that usually kind of protects it. But yeah, I had a can of black, and I poured it into like a like a container like this, like old um, spaghetti mason jar, like spaghetti sauce, and I had it in there for a long time, and I thought the seal on it was okay, but yeah, the paint ended up drying up in there. I just don't use the paint fast enough. So, and that's why I want to kind of do more works utilizing different types of paint. Yeah, if the seal is bad, the paint's not going to hold up. Yeah, it kind of blows when you open up a tube or a can or like a container and the paint is just done. It's no good because you're so excited about finally getting around to using it, and then it's no good. Well, I guess the cat hair gets covered up. Old cat hair. Hey, grilled cheese, dropping a line in chat and already retracting it. I want to say that's like your calling card is the retractions. So how you doing, cheese? From when I saw you in chat earlier. Reversal red. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like adding rebar to concrete. Amplified blue, reversal red, amplified blue, hollow purple. Man, I'm coming to you when I need names for colors. You know, reversal red. Is that green? Reversal red is green. Amplified blue. I know they have an electric blue, but I like amplified. Ah, anime thing. I guess I'm not familiar. Just joking. I wouldn't be surprised because they come up with crazy names. JoJo's Hollow Purple. That reminds me, I need to go back and watch, catch up on the seasons for JoJo. Um, I stopped probably, was it season 3? Was it season 3? JoJo's always had the cool character names. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen. Jojo Siwa. Oh, you weren't talking about JoJo's, um, what is it? JoJo's something adventures? JJBA. JoJo's Busted Adventure. JoJo's Busted Adventure. Oh, Bizarre. Yeah, I was trying to remember what the B stands for. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Yeah, which was, let me see. Where is JoJo's? I gotta search JoJo's. JoJo. Man, 6 seasons. Let me see. Saw the first season. Wait, they re-edited season 1. Season 2. Hmm. Dude, did I even finish season 2? Stardust Crusaders, Egypt. Yeah, maybe I didn't finish season 2. Jotaro, maybe. No, maybe I made it to season 3. I don't remember it though. Goes up to season 4, but then it says there's 6 seasons. Oh, because of the re-edit and the Egypt one, season 2 Egypt. I just rewatched. Yeah, Ronnie Dio killed JoJo's dog. Was that the first season? Isn't Dio his friend that was the vampire? His Yep, or his rival, his friend, supposedly his friend. Oh, they were brothers, not 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 biological brothers. Because I thought Dio was like adopted. It's been a long time since I. Yeah, they were definitely rivals. Yeah, I thought they were like not biological brothers, but like Dio was adopted by JoJo's dad, brought him into the family, and then he betrayed. Yeah, he betrayed him because of the mask. Yeah, JoJo got effed up in that in in that season. Yeah, I just went back and rewatched every single episode of Dawn to Dawn. I did fall asleep during, was it the fourth or third episode, and then I woke back up and watched the rest of them. I think I was like up till like 4:30 in the morning. Man, this is quite the undertaking. Most people would just be dropping the dot, dropping the dot. I'm sitting here being super careful, super careful. Do I know about Toji, the Apple logo? Nah. Is that part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures? Or is that something completely different? Huh. No, I did not know that. Gojo, huh? Yeah, I don't think I made it. I don't think I made it past the first season. Let me see. Okay, I did make it past the first season. I just didn't get. I don't think I got into the second season yet. Yeah, I haven't watched any of the second season. Well, I don't think I've watched. If I have, it's probably maybe the first episode, but I don't even think I watched that. Yeah, I think I finished the first season, and that was it. Yeah, I'd have to watch the whole first season over again. The first season has some fire intro music. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I lost interest after the first season. I mean, Studio Mappa is a good studio. Um, I think they did a season of. I think they were the ones that did the last season of um, oh, Attack on Titan. Yeah, Mappa does some good stuff. Or Mappa. I'm still waiting for the next season of One Punch Man. And I don't know why they don't have the second season anywhere. So I've seen the second season like once all the way through, and then that was it. I haven't seen it anywhere. I don't know if it's even on Crunchyroll. Um, yeah, Crunchyroll doesn't even have One Punch Man. I think it's on Netflix though, maybe. OPM is Funi. Um, Let me see. I think they have the first season, or maybe not anymore. Yeah, because they have Mob Psycho 100, who is the same author of One Punch Man. Dude, where they don't even have One Punch Man anywhere anymore? Dude, what are they doing to that show? A new episode of Don to Don on Thursday. I thought it was Friday. Really? Because I'm doing One Punch Man and nothing's coming up. Looking for One Punch Man? We don't have that, but you might like it. Dude, you used to have it. Yeah, you can't find One Punch Man. I wonder if it's like one of the other streaming platforms. Let me see. One Punch Man. for some reason it's saying Crunchyroll stream and watch One Punch Man on Crunchyroll, but when I punch it in, nothing comes up. It's saying it's on Hulu. Oh yeah, I was gonna bring up Berserk. Berserk is the oh man, the original OVAs. That new Berserk though, the uh, 3D 3D animated stuff. Oh my gosh. I started watching that and I'm like, oh come on, I want the OG Berserk. Yeah, on Crunchyroll, they have the new series. It's all like 3D animated. The original stuff is like the best. Um, yeah, but I don't know why One Punch Man is not. It says One Punch Man season 3 finally gets a release window after 5 long years. That was 3 days ago under Hindustan Times. Dude, get. No, dude, why are you throwing ads at me? Stop throwing ads at me. On Friday, the official X account of the beloved anime announced that the long awaited season will air next year on the 10th anniversary of its premiere. So here's all we know so far. So 2025. What is that? Premiered in 2015? Jeez. 2025. Okay. One Punch Man. Hindustan Times. Dude, Crunchyroll, you're disappointing me. Yeah, I mean it's a continuation of now I'm forgetting the main character's name in Berserk. It's a continuation of his story, but it's done in 3D and 3D animation. Um, yeah, and it's a series. Have you drawn anything? What do you mean? Are you talking about me? I haven't done any drawing yet. I haven't practiced any anime drawing. Usually some um, 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 geez, I can't even remember the practice. Um, Anatomy, some anatomy, but not really try to practice any anime drawing. I'd probably just go with anatomy before I started doing any anime. Like, I like anime, but I don't know about learning anime myself. Yeah, I'm a big baby. Big old baby. I'm like, wah, I don't want to learn anime. Wah. I'll let other people learn anime. Wah. It's not that I haven't drawn some anime characters. It's usually copying um, already pre-existing anime images. Yeah, I want my anime. Yeah, some anime that I've copied and used in some of my like this large painting I have or triptych that I started has image of Astro Boy, Goku from the very first original manga, um, the one that's I guess it's a cover, and he's riding the dragon, and then um, uh, Toru and Miss Kobayashi from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I think those are maybe the only anime characters I've used or copied. When did I start art? Man, so I started drawing when I was very, very young. My mom wanted to give me something to do to occupy my time. So she started just giving me paper and some kind of drawing utensil or writing utensil and just letting me kind of do my thing. I started painting just after high school, just after graduating high school, and have been painting ever since. So I was 18 when I started painting. Um, that would be like 33 years. Yeah, 4 years. That's pretty good. I mean, I got 33 years of making stuff under my belt, and I still suck. I'm still not as good as some people. But it all just comes down to what you want to do, what you want to learn, and how much time you want to put into it, which determines how well you be or how well you'll get at it. 'Cause you can have all the talent in the world if you don't study and train, you probably won't get any better. I appreciate that, BT. I've just put too much. Hey, Mega, how are you doing today? I've put too much time into it to give up at this point. Like making art has always been a part of my life, so I don't plan on giving up on it anytime soon. I need some more coffee. About to take this swig. Oh, dude, not again. You still not feeling well, huh, Mega? That sucks. Did you get to stay home? Or did you have to continue on and go to school? At least you didn't throw up on the bus. I remember when I was working for Whole Foods in the produce department, I wasn't feeling well and I threw up in one of the garbage cans and I kept working and I should have probably went home. Well, I hope you feel better, man. It seems like you've been sick for a while now. I think it's just stuff going around and yeah, it just sucks. You know, even though I'm feeling a lot better after uh, what was it, last week or a few weeks ago, I still notice that I'm not 100%, but I'm well enough where it's not too bothersome. But yeah, I hope you start to get better or feel better, Mega. Yeah, being sick is no fun, especially, excuse me, being that sick. Stuff going around. Who likes you the most? You're like the magnet for uh, viruses. That grilled cheese. That is the craziest online name. uh, I wouldn't want to be going against you, grilled cheese. Not when I see that name. I like to have my ass intact. Uh oh, we got a lag. Man, I couldn't imagine having 372,000 subscribers to my channel. That just seems like how do you interact with your following when you have that many people? Oh, that was on my end. It stopped. Man, I'm getting lost in polka dots. I don't know how Paul Signac uh, did all those pointless paintings. That would drive me insane. I guess I'm not that driven insane yet. Yeah, I don't even know where I've placed the next color or the color before. So I kind of have to step back and look at the overall. And I don't want to get too caught up into like, oh, you still have that much left to do of the area. It's more just like, just keep doing more dots, because you got more dots to add. So. Yeah, on the earlier stream, Laughing Girl and Oxsmells were here, and we were talking about artists, and I brought up Yayoi Kusama, and she does a lot of polka dot stuff in her artwork. And she's just like the queen of that kind of art. And it's like, man, how do you just one after another? I think she has some kind of mental. I don't think it's a disorder, but she has some kind of mental, like ADHD or OCD or something like that, that allows her to just stay focused on doing one thing over and over and over and over again. Ooh, I gotta be careful not to put my hand in the areas that are still wet. Dude, why is his... Oh, yeah, because I had to change out my earbud. You'd probably get a headache and have to step away. Um, yeah, especially I'm like looking at it really closely. Um, Even though I have my reading glasses, sometimes I end up looking over my glasses to see, even like right now I'm doing that. I'm not even using my glasses, I'm looking over my glasses. I don't know, I guess there's a certain calmness that comes along with just letting yourself be in the moment with making patterns or the same thing over and over again. At least the color changes eventually. I have to turn the heat off, man. That is too hot now. So it's 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. here. I am going to keep painting though. I'm sure my wife will be hitting me up here soon for dinner. I think she was taking a nap earlier. Okay, I am going to 10 o'clock for you. Yeah, I forgot you're like an hour ahead. Got that East Coast vibe. East Coast 5. I don't know. I'm going back to this side. Nine o'clock. Yep. Didn't you say you're out in Colorado, Brian? Good old Colorado. Never been. Oh, you know what? I have been to Colorado. When I was an infant, my parents went there, but I don't remember a dang thing. Don't remember a dang thing about it. Oh, Tennessee. Why was I thinking somebody else is from Colorado? Oh, I think it's Chaz. Might be Chaz Love. I was thinking of who's from Colorado. Tennessee. Yeah, and that's close enough where it's still 9 o'clock for you. West Tennessee. I guess Tennessee's not that far. Come on. Yeah, I guess, yeah, if you're West Tennessee, like we're basic. I'm in the middle of Iowa. So that's really not that far. You're still part of Central Standard Time, huh? Okay. You know what? I think I've been in Tennessee before, but we were just driving through to go to Florida. The land there is beautiful. There and Kentucky. I think we drove through Kentucky and then into Tennessee. That's crazy, man. How is my screensaver keeps popping on for my desktop, and it wasn't doing that before, so I don't know what changed. Go back. Go back. I don't know why that was doing that. Just trying to find something to listen to while I paint. Oops. Throwing a dot somewhere where wasn't expecting to, but hey, that works. Um, need to start overlapping these colors a little more. And since I got 3 layers down, that will be happening more often. So um, we're gonna get some pretty good coverage here. Just start overlapping our overlap. Just overlap. Don't be afraid to overlap them. Gonna do it. Gonna do it. Gonna do it. Yeah, I'm still deciding whether I want to leave. Oh crap. Um, kind of hit that one hard. If I kind of want to leave some of the black background exposed, but we'll just kind of keep going and see what happens. Um, yeah, because it's hard to tell in the screen or on my screen. I mean, the colors are pretty close, pretty darn close to what I'm seeing in person. So, other than the glare of the light, yeah, I'll definitely be doing one of these blues, like a teal or this, whatever this blue is. They're still kind of on the green end a little bit of blue. But I think I'll do that next. And I do have this kind of, I don't know, muted green. So I'll put that in after the one of the blues, I guess. And maybe the last one will be a blue. You know, I think there's, is it the indigenous people of Australia that do these kind of dot paintings? Let me see. I can't remember what they're called. The Aboriginal, Aboriginal. I don't know how to spell Aboriginal paintings of Australia. Yeah, Aboriginal art, Australian Aboriginal art. They use a lot of dots. They paint a lot of with a lot of dots too. I forgot all about that art. Cool stuff. Yeah, good stuff. I forgot all about that when I was thinking about these dot paintings. But theirs are more uniform versus, I don't think they do, I don't think there's a whole lot of overlap. I don't think so. Yeah, they're usually kind of set next to one another on a background with maybe shapes of colors. But really elaborate work. Mine, I have a lot of, yeah. I I should maybe try some of that as far as how I lay the dots out. Maybe more uniform and not overlapping. But then I feel like I'd have to have some kind of colored background instead of black. But I don't know. Again, it's just playing with it and seeing what works. Yeah, maybe the next one, since I'm trying different types of patterning or mark making. Yeah, because if you look up Damien Hirst, um, Damien Hirst point to point paintings, and these are more recent. Let me see, Damien Hirst pointillism, pointillism. I think his most recent pieces come up. Yeah, because he has spot paintings, which are more uniform. His color space paintings, that's what they're called, under Gagosian Quarterly. Yeah, they're kind of like how I'm doing it now, but he's using um, more colorful colors, and I think he's using something to stamp. I don't think he's brushing those on. I think he's using something to stamp those. Yeah, Damien Hirst, and I think it's Damien Damian. Oh no, it is IEN, but it's Hirst. Um, yeah, those paintings are under Gagosian's Quarterly. Blake Gopnik examines the artist's dot paintings. So Blake Gopnik, he recently wrote he wrote the most recent book, uh, uh, biography of Andy Warhol, which I got and read. I'm not gonna say it's the new Bible for Andy Warhol, and I'm not sure if the Netflix series about Andy Warhol was based off his findings or his research, because there's been a ton of stuff written about Andy Warhol. So, but yeah, Hearst did these color. What were they calling them? Color. Well, I guess dot paintings, but so it says household gloss on canvas. I'm assuming that means house paint. Yep. Blake Gopnik, author of Warhol, a comprehensive biography of the pop artist. Echo or ECCO 2020. Yeah, it took me a while to read that book. It was pretty heavy read. Heavy in the sense that it was quite a lengthy book. The writing's pretty good though. Oh man. Yeah, Damien Hirst is notorious. He was one of the young British artists of the, was it the late 80s into the 90s. Yeah, did he really fall though? I mean, there's been some stuff recently about in question of dates of certain art that was created. Um, but yeah, he's still doing stuff. Yeah, some like I think one of his shark works, he had it. listed as a particular date, but it wasn't true. But his original idea for that had the date, but the piece that was being displayed was made long after the original idea. So I don't know. If it's the idea, you can still attribute that idea to that particular date, but the actual physical work itself, that's another thing, but I don't know. I'm not being paid to be worried about uh, the provenance of a particular artwork. So as long as it's close, I mean, his original idea was from a certain period in time. I mean, maybe it should have both dates, like when the piece was actually created and the date for the his idea. That would make more sense. It sounds like cars are driving through water, so it must have rained just recently. I thought it was the music actually. Let's see. My wife texted me. Dinner time. Yes. Well, I am going to probably call it. All right, Mega. You have a good day. Thanks for just joining. Um, we got to figure out what we're gonna do, so I'm probably gonna end the stream here pretty quickly. Just want to thank Grilled Cheese, Mega, and Brian Thomas for hanging out with me. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been raining there for the last few days. Yeah, I saw a weather. Um, what was it like? Some weather. God, I can't even think right now. Some rain came through here, so it looked like it was heading towards you guys. It kind of pretty much basically bypassed us, and yeah, heading your direction. So, but it looks like we're getting it now. But yeah, thanks Brian for hanging out. I appreciate it. You know, it's always fun having people to chat with. You know, talk about whatever, especially art related stuff. And yeah, you know what? I think I'm Painting Badly will probably have a live stream tomorrow. He usually does Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So he'll probably have a stream tomorrow. So I might see you in that stream if I'm not already streaming myself. But yeah, thanks again for joining. And I hope you guys have a good evening. Stay safe. Be well, Mega. And we'll just get a little update. Yeah, same to you. Peace and love, Brian. And yeah, the light's kind of screwed up, but there's those dots. We're getting there. We're getting there with the purple ones. It's pretty mosaic like too. But all right, guys, you have a good night. Take care, and until next time, bye for now. Bye, guys.